Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Thank you for tuning in to Breaking Free from NPD with Lizzie. Welcome family. Welcome to my old and new subscribers. I just ask that you all continue to love on each other, continue to keep sharing the content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit the bell icon to receive any of the upcoming content that I will post. Well, anyone can enjoy these videos. Anyone can learn from them, grow from them, and heal from them. We are family here at Breaking Free, and we welcome you. This topic I want to talk about today is single parents. Single parenting after narcissism. It's something that no one wants to have to endure or no one wants to have to go through. But unfortunately, that's where some of us are. So I want to do this special video for all those who are single parents after narcissistic abuse. And so you are left with the children, you are left with parenting alone, you are left with all the school plans, you are basically left with buying food, you are left with no child support, you are basically left with no help. And you're trying to work a 9 to 5, you're trying to get the laundry done, you're trying to get the children off to school, you're trying to cook dinner and meals, you're trying to make it happen. And so with that being said, the narcissist has really put you in between a rock and a hard place. They don't seem to understand that they have not only discarded you and left the family and left the children, they have also left their responsibility as a parent. When you married the narcissist, or you all were together when you had children, the plan was to be together, to raise a family in holy matrimony, and to raise the children as God has asked us to raise our children. The Bible says to train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they're old, they won't depart from it. But someone seems to depart it, and it wasn't the children. The narcissist has seemed to depart it. You remember when they took their wedding vows, and they said that they will be with you through sickness, through health, to death do us part? Well, someone seemed to have parted again as well. The narcissist has ran out. Now that spouse can be a male or a female. Whoever that husband or that wife is in that relationship has taken off and left you to be a single parent. Now I know it's hard and I know it's a struggle, but God will provide. Some of us haven't worked in years. Some of us have been working, have careers, have degrees, and all these different things. But the impact is still the same. When the children look at mommy and look at daddy and ask them, where's daddy and where's mommy? Sometimes it breaks you down because you don't know how to explain these things to the children. They don't seem to understand why mommy or daddy is not around anymore. They don't understand that daddy and mommy ran out and left them for a new supply, another woman or another man, or started their own entire whole new family without them. You have to protect the children's hearts now. You have to protect their minds. You have to tell them stories and try to comfort them at night because they can't seem to understand what happened to mommy or daddy. But one day soon, as the children get older, they will soon find out the truth of what happened. But our responsibility is to love the children, to raise them up, and don't talk harshly about the other parent around the children. Please be mindful and protective of their little hearts and little minds. Again, struggling trying to take care of children by yourself is not an easy thing to do, but with God, all things are possible. So I want you to know that while you're out looking for that new career, or looking for another job, or you might have to work another job, 2 or 3 jobs just to take care of the children, God will provide, and that narcissist will not get away from what they've done for leaving their families and their children and their responsibility. I want you to know that as a single parent, you are a doctor, you are a teacher, you are a nurse, you are a maid, you are a cook, and a referee. You are a provider, a defender, a protector, a true superhero. Wear your cape proudly. Remember that the children are only going to see what's before them at this time. Those children need at least one healthy parent. Now, even though that narcissist may have taken off, that narcissist wants to come back and fight for the children in court, try to fight for custody, try to fight for whatever it is that they think that they deserve. That's going to be a trial in itself. But remember, as the children goes to see the narcissist and the children come back home with you, remember to always pray over your children and ask God to anoint them to make sure that no evil or demonic spirits come back to your house. Protect the children. Let them know that you love them, even though you have to separate from them for a little while. But in the meantime, don't trust the narcissist. The narcissist can never be trusted as a parent. They are toxic. They are evil. They will triangulate the children with you as well as triangulate you with the new supply. They will even try to turn the children against you, even though they walked out on their entire family. I want you to know that God sees everything, and He knows everything, and He will not let these people get away with what they've done. The Bible tells us not to touch the little children, nor harm the children, because God gets very angry when you bother or mess with His little children. So as a single parent, I just want you to pray every day, get on your knees every day and ask God, what is it that He needs for you to do? For Him to show you how to be a good parent to the children, how to be that extra parent to the children, how to be the cook and how to be the maid and how to be the provider and a protector for the children. So now you are left to be the whole full covering and leader of that home. I want you to know that the children are suffering too. Even though they might not say anything, they know that something is not right. They can't quite put their finger on it, but they know something is not right. Children are very smart. You can fool adults, but you cannot fool the children. Even though the narcissists try to make the children think that something else is going on or they're lying to the children, those children know in their hearts that something is not right. Children are pure at heart, and they know because God made them that way. Remember that when you want to give up and when you think that you're overwhelmed, remember that God is there for you. God will never leave us. He will never forsake us. Soon we will look up and realize, wow, I'm actually doing this by myself. One day at a time, one step at a time. For some of you all that are dealing with depression and still dealing with the fact that the narcissist has taken off, for those who are going through divorces and separations, for those who are going through custody battles, remember, God sits high and He looks low. God is a God of justice and righteousness. So you just pray to God, continue to keep your heart pure, and know that God sees and knows all things. That narcissist parent would never get away with anything that they have done to you or the children. God will deal with each one of us accordingly. Just make sure that you be the best loving parent the children can ever have. Pray with your children and for your children. Eat dinner with the children. Continue to show them what a family environment looks like, even though the narcissist is not around. And for those that want to do extra activity with the children and your finances are not quite there, don't worry. God will provide. God will put the extra money there to take the children to the movies and to the park and on vacations and all these different things. God will provide. This right here is a test for you to go out and trust God, to have faith in God, knowing that you can do all things. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. God is our strength. God is your help. God is your provider, parent. God is your teacher, parent. God is your nurse, and He's your maid. God is your referee, too, and He's your defender, and He's your protector. God is our true superhero, and yes, God wears His cape proudly. In the midst of all this turmoil, I know it's hard to sleep at night. I know it's hard to trust anyone else. But please remember, don't trust your children around anyone else, and be very careful with the narcissist parent. I know that some of you have to let the children go see the narcissist because of court orders and divorce decrees and things in that area. But you pray to God and ask God to remove that toxicity, to remove that demonic spirit, to even remove these people out of your life, especially if they mean the children no good. It's not about you and me anymore. It's about the children. We have to protect the children. We have to protect their peace, their joy, their love. We have to make sure that their home is an excellent place for them to live. We have to make sure that everything that they need is in place. And most of all, there's love and care. With that being said, Coach Lizzie wants to know that you can do this because God will never leave us by ourselves. You are strong. You are powerful. You are a mighty woman and man of God. And for the men are single parents too, and they're struggling too as well. But guys, you can do it. Gentlemen, kings, you can do it. Queens, you can do it, because God is with us. So you continue to be that loving, healthy parent that the children need. And continue to pray for the narcissist parent that took off and left. God will deal with them accordingly. But most of all, get your strength from God so you can continue to be the parent that your children need. Thank you so much for tuning in to Breaking Free from NPD with Coach Lizzie. I want you to know that we love you here. We are a caring family here, and we look out for everyone. God bless you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive any of my upcoming content. And if you'd like to have coaching, don't forget to don't forget to send an email for coaching at warriorqueen.55@yahoo.com. Don't forget to leave your name, your number, and where you are from, and I will soon get back with you at my earliest convenience. And for those who are coming to the conference, please email me for upcoming information that you may need. God bless you, and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to keep the faith and wear your cape proudly.